My name is Allison Pasarew. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I grew up in a family that was very, very creative, and they nurtured my creativity. I earned my BFA at the Maryland Institute College of Art. I had quite a few teachers that were guest professors and got an amazing amount of input from a lot of different people, and I've taken a lot of what they said and just molded it to my own way of thinking and my own artwork. I can't express enough how much John Penny and the incomparable Joan Watson have stuck in my head throughout all these years. I started off making this huge installation of watch parts. It actually was just one long line and wrapped all the way around my studio and now sits in my parents' house. Since then, I've scaled the installation down into smaller sculptures, what I've then called specimens, because they were shown right next to the installation, or they were part of the installation, and they've grown literally into their own. I don't want the installation anymore. I don't need that anymore. However, they were very, very small, tiny little specimens, maybe only about like 7 inches by 7 inches, and I always wanted to go larger again. I always wanted to go back to almost installation style or something heavier, bigger. The drawings go back in a different direction where they're not precious objects. They're still, mechanical parts. They're still highly machined objects, but they go back into a dirtier, even with the materials that I'm using, the charcoal and pastel, to go back into a dirtier, more industrial age. One movie that is always stuck in the forefront of my mind, and every time I look at my drawings, it's one of the only things that I can say is Modern Times with Charlie Chaplin, and that's a completely different direction than the sculptures were going. And between the two, I looked at it and I was like, this is the same object. It's two completely different personalities. But I wanted to really show the parts themselves and really have it be an ode to these tiny little things that we never ever see, but yet a whole different view of them.